dreams come true to life. Oh, my dreams come true to life. Found a love that is real. We found a love that is real. So sweet. Sweet.
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Hey, it is already about 7:19, 7:20 here in SVG, and it's Activated Mornings on WEFM with Roleza and Dianna. Already we have on the line Mr. PeeJohn to give us his morning commentary. PeeJohn, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Dianna. Good morning, Roleza. I hope things are good with you people. So yesterday was budget day, budget 2025, and I managed to listen to most of the presentation, most of the speech. It was quite comprehensive. In fact, I estimated it to last around 4.5 hours. And certain things struck me. First of all, it's $1.85 billion. It's quite significant. No taxes, no new taxes, no fees. Civil servants should expect a 2.5% salary increase. The government plans to build 1,000 homes. There's supposed to be 70 stretches of roads to be built at a cost of $125 million. The acute hospital is ongoing. The port modernization expected to take over $600 million. And quite a comprehensive presentation from the Minister of Finance, Honorable Kamala Gonzalez. And it set the stage for today, for what's supposed to begin today, the debate. And the question is, what should we expect from the opposition and the government ministers as they debate the budget? I want to urge people to follow and find out what's in it for me. When I say me, I mean generally individuals. But what's in it for you? Remember, it's a plan, and all depends. The outcome depends on the rate of implementation of the various projects and initiatives. Perhaps when it comes to the implementation, all of us have a role to play. And it's not just up to the parliamentarians or the ministers, but every individual should play their part in ensuring that the budget is implemented. But I urge persons to listen to the debate as much as they can and see what they can derive from it. And, like I said, commit ourselves to being a part of the implementation process. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, PeeJohn. Before you go, though, how do we play a role in that implementation part, though? What is it to be on the case of the ministers? Because,
for instance, where you at your workplace, you involve in information, you share information. Teachers go to school and do their work and work diligently. Civil servants do their part. Whatever role you find yourself playing, consider national development and do your part.
Okay, interesting. All right, you mean just do your work. Do the work that you're being paid to do.
Okay. Exactly.
All right. Okay.
Okay, then all the best.
All right, to you too, PeeJohn.
All right. right then. So that was our commentary there from Mr. PeeJohn. So let me officially say good morning to everyone, all of those of you in SVG, those of you in the diaspora. Special good morning to Roleza. I'm back.
Indeed, she is back. Mommy saying here, welcome back, Dianna. Good morning, angels. Welcome back, Dianna.
Thank you.
All right. So yes, the angels are back. All right. Not just one, but both of us are here. Both of us are here.
It's been a while since we were together, but it's good to be back.
Sure. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
It's finally good to be reunited. Good to be here with you, listeners. I hope that all is well with you. I don't feel so, as we just said, I don't feel too pram. I don't know what's going on, but hoping to get better as the day goes by, right? Yeah. So just to talk a little bit about, I went to Venezuela. We were there to attend the anti-fascist conference as well as the inauguration rally of the president. We did not actually attend the inauguration ceremony. We went to the rally that took place afterwards in the afternoon. It was an interesting experience. It was not what I expected, but
what were you expecting?
Well, when I got the information, about going to Venezuela, the way I got it, it seemed as though, well, for me and the other 5, there were 28 of us, but within the 28, there were 6 of us there who were part of the We Folk group, which is performance, right? So for that particular group, I figured we were going there to. They were having an event, and we would have a space in the event where we're performing something like that. Let's stay the car.
100%. Hi, PeeJohn. Hello. All right, I had a feeling it wasn't there. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Right. So I was of the opinion that we were just going there to perform, but really and truly, I didn't expect that my group would be attending official ceremonies like the anti-fascist conference, but we did. I did not know that we were going to be attending the rally, but there we were at the rally. I had to say I had fun. It was we stood for the entire afternoon, and it was a long wait because none of us knew when the president was going to make his appearance. So we were there for like a couple of hours just listening to music, and I made the best of it. I just listened to the music. I didn't understand all of it, but I danced and all of that. So the Thursday we attended the conference. We did not perform on that day. However, my other members of the We Folk, we took opportunities to perform at different points, just random, spontaneous performances.
Okay.
But on the Saturday when they were having the closing, we did get a little bit of a performance outside of the event. We sang a few of our folk songs, some of the soca songs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did some of that outside, but it was mostly about the conference. And on the Saturday, of course, the president came by. I didn't really like much of the proceedings because there were a lot of security measures, which I could understand, but it was just overwhelming for me.
Well, he does have like a bounty on his head or something.
So the Americans say they put out arrest warrant for him.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so when he was coming, there were a lot of security procedures you had to follow, but it was a tiring process for me, but I did enjoy being over there.
You got a week off and you didn't have to pay for the trip, right?
Yes, correct. I don't mind at all. Like I said before, I do love traveling. I love going to I don't like the playing part, but I like traveling, I like being in other countries and mingling with other persons. That was one of the greatest part of it, getting to interact with persons from outside of SVG. So you had Barbadians, you had didn't see any Grenadians, you had St. Lucians, Trinidadians, people from South Africa, Kenya, another part of Africa whose name I forgot. Burkina Faso. Yes. It was the first I was hearing of that place though.
Okay.
Persons from Panama and Mexico. I really enjoyed seeing the Panamanians because they came there in their tribal paintings, and it was so amazing to see. And the Mexicans, it was so great to see that these persons, though they came there for that anti-fascist conference, that they brought all of their traditional things with them, their outfits, their paintings, and it was amazing to see.
Okay. Every time
the Russians were there as well.
Every time I hear the word fascist, I remember Peaky Blinders. You know the show Peaky Blinders?
No.
All right. For those who know Peaky Blinders, the show Peaky Blinders, you would understand why it is I'm linking the two. All right. But yeah. All right. But It was a trip.
It was a trip. It was
right?
a trip.
I guess in more than one ways, it was a trip.
Yeah. I mean, I got to stay at a wonderful hotel. Amazing. I feel good. It made me feel like how should I say?
Like a celebrity?
Yes,
All
like
right.
a
So
VIP.
like a VIP. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that was Dianna's trip, and the reason why Dianna was out for the week. So for those who are concerned whether or not she was okay, she was more than okay. All right.
Definitely. All right. So the time,
Yeah, we can go into it just
All
quickly.
So we have our topic here for this morning. Now, I don't know how many of you have been noticing some red millipedes. I have to say the first and only time I ever saw these was when I moved to Kettles, because all my life I had never ever seen any of these red millipedes. So I moved to Kettles and I saw them and I was like, what's going on over in Kettles? What's wrong with Kettles? Why they have these things? But apparently it's not just Kettles, because the millipedes are everywhere. I even saw them at the airport when we came in, a bunch of them there clearing immigration. So Barbados also have the same issue. There's an article in the newspaper about these, Lord, what am I saying? Not in the newspaper. There's an article online about the infestation of these red millipedes. Apparently, they seem to have come through the ports of entry for free. Right? So information from Barbados, actually. So there is the director of the Center for Biosecurity Studies at UE, Dr. Kirk Douglas, says that the eggs can be in the soil or they can be attached to the plants. They're very tiny, so you can't really see them. What you will see is the millipedes crawling into your homes. And the complaints from several persons is that there really isn't a way to block them out, because whether you lock up your house tight or not, they are coming in and they're crawling and they're everywhere. Right. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't tell when was the last time I saw one of the other actual millipedes. So I don't know what's going on, what sort of transfer is going on there, but it is believed that they did come through our ports of entry. I believe we may have to get something from our Ministry of Agriculture. We really haven't gotten anything just yet, but we will. Something that we'll definitely have to look out for.
All right. So what it is, I suppose, that I'm looking out to here is a statement in terms of how to get rid of them, because where I am in Clare Valley, like between last night and this morning, I picked up at 5, right? There are times when I'm lying on the bed and I look up at the closeboard ceiling and they're coming through the closeboard ceiling. So I've just always been surrounded by them, or for a significant period of time, I've been seeing them. All right. So I suppose at this point in time, given that I suppose many of us, before this article came out, we thought that it was an isolated community situation. Yeah. And now we're realizing that it's happening not only just in St. Vincent, but also in the Grenadines. All right. So I think at this point in time, it would be really great if the Ministry of Agriculture or whoever can indicate to us how it is that we can get rid of them. I know that in the same article that you mentioned coming out of Barbados, the individual listed some of the products that can be used to help to get rid of them, right? So if we can get an idea of what we can use that is also safe for us to use, especially for houses that have children, let us know what it is that is safe to use so that we can help to get rid of it. I think one of the other things that we also have to be mindful of is how easy it is for things to come into our country, right? I was looking at a video recently of some persons who bought Shein products. Now, this is not to put Shein in the spotlight. It was just a video about persons who bought Shein products, right? And in the video, they were talking about like in the bags that they have, a scorpion was contained, or these little other things. So the thing of it is that it's quite easy because we have so much importation happening. Yeah. It's quite easy for things to sneak in. So one of the other things that we have to be mindful of, or we have to do, especially when it is that you are clearing products, like you've cleared something from the customs or wherever and you've brought it home, open them in an open space, all right? Inspect them. So don't just quickly put them on your bed or quickly put them in your pantry or whatever. Open them, inspect them, because you just never know what it is can be found within the products that you're bringing home, all right? So that is just something for us to be mindful of. We have this situation currently happening here. none of us would know how it is that these millipedes, and these red millipedes in particular, got into SVG and how rampant or how ongoing it has been. So it's just for us to be mindful of double checking everything before we bring them home.
Yeah, and you're advised not to touch them with your hands as well. The report from Barbados stated that they release, I forgot the name of the thing, but basically the same thing that you would get when an ant bites you. So it would irritate your skin a little bit. So you're advised not to touch them. What I do, I don't even kill them because I don't like to see this squishy, nasty thing. I just let them walk away, hoping that they will eventually walk back out as they walked in.
But interestingly, I was just kicking them over the porch to send them back down into the yard. But now that I realize it's actually an infestation, listen, they get in flush straight down the toilet. They go down the toilet or down the drain. All right, I'm not even trying to spay them anymore. They're not going to crawl back up. All right, they get in flushed or whatever. All right, so, but yeah, just something from ministry to let us know what to do would be best. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So it is now 7:35, and we will now have to bring to you today's traffic talk. So we're going to head out of this segment and stay tuned.
99.9